8 perfect 10 out of 10 single-player games you must play. Some games are just good, and then there are those rare few that hit every mark, with the gameplay being flawless, the story unforgettable, and the replay value endless. Today, we're counting down 8 perfect 10 out of 10 single-player games that are absolute must-plays, from multi-platform masterpieces with stellar reviews to award-winning classics with thriving modding communities. Whether you're into gripping stories, endless build variety, or randomized adventures, there's something here for everyone. Let's jump in! 1. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. First up, a fantasy epic that needs no introduction. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, a game in a league of its own. You play Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating a war-torn world brimming with lore. Released in 2015, it swept over 250 Game of the Year awards, and boasting a 93 on Metacritic, this RPG titan has earned its reputation as one of the greatest games ever made. With over 700,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, which proves the community obsession. But it's not just about accolades, it's about immersion. From the war-torn hills of Velen to the sun-drenched Isles of Skellige, every inch of this world feels alive. And thanks to over 4,000 mods on Nexus Mods, including stunning visual overhauls, convenience features that streamline combat, inventory, and UI, and even full quest lines, the game stays fresh even a decade after release. The replayability is off the charts. With 36 different world states based on your choices, you'll find new consequences every time you play. Whether you master swordplay, dabble in alchemy, or burn enemies with signs, The Witcher 3 adapts to your style. Combined with random encounters, monster contracts, and moral decisions that hit hard, no two journeys ever feel the same. This is not just a game, it's a living legend. Number 2, Elden Ring. Next, Elden Ring. From Software took everything they learned from Dark Souls, turned it into something really epic, and dropped it into an open world, and bam, the result was Elden Ring. In this game, you play as a Tarnished, roaming the lands between, a hauntingly beautiful world packed with secrets and demigod bosses. This game didn't just impress, it claimed the coveted title of Game of the Year in 2022, and is praised across the board with a Metacritic score in the 90s. This title has earned over 800,000 very positive reviews on Steam and is still climbing. It's not just the brutal bosses or sweeping landscapes that make Elden Ring special, it's the freedom. You can create your own path as a nimble dual-blade assassin, a hulking greatsword brute, or a fragile mage who rains destruction from afar. With dozens of viable playstyles and secrets hidden around every crumbling ruin, the lands between feel infinite, while the lore, crafted by George R.R. Martin, is hauntingly deep. Modding scene is fascinating too. Nexus Mods hosts everything from balance overhauls and randomizer runs to full-blown content expansions. The community keeps reinventing the experience, giving the game new life with every patch. The replayability is endless. Non-linear exploration lets you tackle areas in any order, with multiple endings tied to your choices. With its unmatched build variety, cryptic lore, and hundreds of hours of exploration, Elden Ring isn't just a game, it's a world that dares you to conquer it your own way. Number 3, Baldur's Gate 3. Few games in memory have shocked the industry like Baldur's Gate 3. Launched in 2023 with rave reviews from nearly every corner of the gaming world, it claimed Game of the Year at the Game Awards and boasts over 500,000 plus overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's everything a Dungeons & Dragons fan could dream of, with surprises that go way beyond the rulebook. The storytelling is unmatched. Every dialogue choice, from romancing a vampire to sparing a foe, shapes your journey. With modding support rapidly growing, you'll find new races, classes, spells, and even dialogue overhauls on Nexus Mods, making each new playthrough feel like a fresh campaign. Replayability is off the charts. Hundreds of story paths, varied classes, and randomized loot make every run unique. Whether you're a chaotic evil warlock seducing vampires or a noble paladin fighting for good, Baldur's Gate 3 is a playground of consequence and creativity. It's not just replayable, it is infinitely rerollable. Number 4, Red Dead Redemption 2. Moving on, at number 4 we have Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar's breathtaking Wild West saga. You play the role of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw in a sprawling 1899 America, living through a gang's final days. With 4 Game Awards under its belt in 2018 and a 97 Metacritic score, this cinematic masterpiece is one of Rockstar's crowning achievements. On Steam alone, it holds over 400,000 overwhelmingly positive ratings, backed by hundreds of thousands of reviews. But what really sets it apart is the detail. NPCs remember your actions, your horse bonds with you, weather changes, animals migrate, and your beard grows in real time. A world that does not just react, it evolves. The world feels alive, with random events like stagecoach robberies or wildlife encounters popping up organically. The PC modding scene adds even more depth, with realism overhauls, new weapons, visual tweaks, and even roleplay expansions. Every return to the frontier feels fresh. Replayability comes from its 60-hour story, where your honor shapes Arthur's fate and NPC reactions. Choices like sparing or killing lead to different outcomes, and camp interactions add role-playing depth. Arthur Morgan's tragic tale never gets old. Number 5, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok 2022. Kratos returned in 2018, but this time, he was not the rage-fueled god of destruction we once knew. He was older, wiser, and a father. God of War 2018 reinvented the franchise with a grounded, emotional narrative wrapped in tight, brutal combat. It earned a Metacritic score of 94 and Game Awards wins like Best Narrative and Best Action Adventure. This game raised the bar. Its combat is brutal yet refined, blending Kratos' Leviathan axe and Blades of Chaos with Atreus' evolving abilities. The story packs emotion, Norse mythology, and high-stakes battles across 9 visually stunning realms. Then came Ragnarok in 2022, bigger, bolder, and every bit as polished. While modding is minimal due to console exclusivity, the built-in replay value shines. New Game Plus, harder difficulty tiers, and customizable builds using runes and skills keep you experimenting long after the final boss. From the Lake of Nine to the 9 Realms Beyond, both titles set new standards for action-adventure storytelling. These are not just mythological games. They are emotional epics about fatherhood, fate, and forgiveness. Number 6, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty is the redemption arc gamers were waiting for. Set in the neon-soaked streets of Night City, you play as V, a mercenary chasing immortality, caught between megacorps, rebels, and your own mind. Despite a admittedly rocky 2020 launch, the 2.0 update and Phantom Liberty expansion transformed it into a masterpiece, scoring a 90 on Metacritic and overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews from 600,000 plus players. The 30 to 50-hour story, packed with Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand, offers branching choices that shape your ending. Nexus Mods hosts thousands of mods, new outfits, weapons, and gameplay tweaks, keeping the cyberpunk vibe fresh. Replayability shines with diverse builds. Hack enemies as a netrunner, go guns a-blazing, or sneak up as a stealth operative. Random encounters like street brawls and new 2025 content like Update 2.3's Autodrive and Delamain cabs add dynamic flair. New side jobs for vehicles and crystal coat customization boost exploration. Cyberpunk 2077's stunning visuals and deep choices make it a solo adventure you cannot skip. Plug in and burn the city down. Number 7, Hades. Hades is a roguelike that's as addictive as it is gorgeous. Hades exploded onto the scene with lightning-fast gameplay and razor-sharp storytelling. You play Zagreus, a rebellious god fighting to escape the underworld with style. Released in 2020, BAFTA crowned it Game of the Year with a 93 score on Metacritic and 250,000 plus overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews. The art, music, and voice acting weave a story that unfolds with every run. Each run through the underworld is different, thanks to randomized boons from gods, shifting enemy patterns, and evolving dialogue with every attempt. Even death pushes the story forward, making failure feel oddly rewarding. The modding community, though smaller, thrives on Nexus mods with visual tweaks, new boons, and gameplay mods that spice things up. Replayability is the heart of Hades. Randomized runs, 6 unique weapons, and dozens of godly boons create endless build variety. You can decide to hurl lightning or dash stab enemies. Random encounters and evolving boss dialogue keep each attempt fresh, and the story grows over dozens of runs. With its tight combat and charming cast, Hades will have you saying just one more run for hours. Number 8. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Closing out the Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim, the RPG that refuses to fade. As the Dragonborn, you explore a Nordic world of dragons, magic, and endless quests. Released in 2011, it scored a 94 on Metacritic, has 200,000 plus overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews, and sold 60 million copies by 2023. The modding scene is legendary. Nexus Mods hosts over 70,000 mods, from graphical upgrades to total conversions like Enderall, a whole new game. Replayability is unmatched. You can play as a mage, warrior, or thief, with countless quests and random dragon attacks keeping things wild. Your choices, like joining the Thieves Guild or Stormcloaks, shape your journey, and 28% of Steam players have sunk 100 plus hours into it. Mods let you add new lands or make dragons dinosaurs. If you want a world where you write the story, Skyrim is your playground. Shout Fus Roda and dive in. There you have it, 8 perfect 10 out of 10 single-player games that will steal your time and your heart. From The Witcher 3's epic saga to Cyberpunk 2077's neon streets, these are solo adventures you cannot miss. Which one's your favorite? Got a killer mod or a game we skipped? Drop it in the comments. If you loved this, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more gaming content. Until next time, keep exploring.